Welcome to Ajax Downs on Sunday, September the 1st. I'm Nick Koukas, Jennifer Morrison, of course. Beside me, Jen, can you believe it's September? I know. Summer's almost over.
It doesn't even feel like it, too, because it's very warm out here, but it is breezy.
It is.
And it's Fan Appreciation Day, as it were. I'm not sure we're actually calling it that, but we got prizes galore. And then the big one, and one of the big ones is $50 voucher, which is up for grabs after the third race. We're having a draw. Lots of fun stuff for the fans today. And the racing, we've got the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. And, of course, Horse of the Year, Snow Moose, is running today as well, and I just came back from saying hello to him.
How is he?
He's very good. Oh, look it. We have lots of extra space over there.
Pretty bright. I mean, I'll tell you, that camera makes it very bright. Snow Moose is not going 110 today, though, so I don't think...
No, and he's got his game face on, okay, because he is like...
Pissed?
He's ready to take a bite out of somebody walking by.
I remember when he got beat last time. I mean, I remember that horse come from the outside, and he just looked at him, and he just dug right back in, but it was just too late.
He's pretty neat, and he's very, he's not a chunky quarter horse. He's more of an elegant sort of thoroughbred type. So, yeah, I can't wait to see him race today, and lots of good events. So hopefully you're on track today because prizes and all kinds of good stuff.
We are, and it is a 6-race card. Unfortunately, in the first race, we had a bit of an incident today with our Lasix crew, and unfortunately, they couldn't get there, and we're down to a match race because 3 of them couldn't get their Lasix in time. So we're down to General Skywalker and Mia Havana in race number 1, and I think we can all agree General Skywalker wins, Mia Havana second.
Well, I'm not going to agree on that, but let's show the field. Let's show the field for the first race, gang. And yes, unfortunate incident indeed, and
it was bad, but it could be a lot worse. It wasn't a tragic incident.
No, but it's hard enough to
it is.
Have. This is our third racing day in 10 days.
Right.
We've had 2 great Sundays now, and it's hard enough to, promote and get things going.
It's a match race. Let's look at it. Let's look at the bottle half full.
Okay, so
it's a match race. We like match races.
So we'll bet the pick 3. We'll bet the daily double, and we're going to pick one. But the only thing that I'll say is, yes, I guess General Skywalker is the logical horse. It's just that if he doesn't come out of the gate, which sometimes he doesn't, is the filly going to be long gone? I mean, it's one of these races that,
Gotcha. I agree.
But yes, I would think that General Skywalker will be the favored of the 2. And, how do you play it?
You play a pick 3, I think.
Pick 3, okay.
Let's move on to race number 2, because race number 2, there is a horse that I think kind of lays over the field, and that, of course, is the 5-horse, the Zing Dynasty. This is a speed index event, 75 and under, and only 2 winners in the race, and one is 1 for 24. Race number 2, guys upstairs, and the Zing Dynasty has won a race this year, so is looking for his second lifetime win. He's running street maidens, and of course, as I said, a horse that's 1 for 24.
Yeah, I totally agree with all of that. The Zing Dynasty was in a great battle last time, and he was in a battle with, a 10, 11-year-old mare who's won like a bazillion races.
Right.
And he's a one-time winner. Now, why he was 25 cents on the dollar last time, I don't know.
I don't either.
But anyways, he ran a heck of a race. So, yeah, he looks very, very logical today. I know the whole Bogart family is out today celebrating. And James won 19 races last year, which was his biggest year. And he's got 15 this year with lots of days to go. So they're doing really well. And I don't know, if you want to bet an exactor, we've sort of gone 2 different ways.
We did.
I'm a big fan of Barry F. Rush for Candy. I realize she's a maiden, but, she's like this close to getting her maiden win. She's right there. And I didn't think her start was all that great last time, but I like her. You like Sweet Cara for the exactor.
I do. About 3 starts back, Sweet Cara ran a huge race. And, the race back on July the 31st, she ran horrible. She really did. There was no excuse. She just ran horrible. And last time she ran okay. I'm just hoping with the jockey switch today, maybe there'll be some new life into Sweet Carrot. But strictly, the 5-horse, the Zing's Dynasty, is the horse to beat. Let's move on to race number 3, which is an allowance event. These are Ontario sire 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races lifetime, 250 yards of distance. I think this race is a little tough, to be honest with you.
It is, and I know who I picked because I picked him 3 times in a row. This is the 3rd time in a row I picked him. Pagrana's boy. So I picked him 2 starts ago when he reared up at the start, lost all chance. Then I picked him last time, 13-1. Let's watch his race. Well, we'll show the field first. Pagrana's boy, the 1 horse with Tony Phillips. Yeah, this race is not as easy as I was hoping for my pick, but let's watch him last time when he ended up finishing 2nd by a length at 13-1.
Oh, fell on his nose, as the chart line says.
Yeah.
Fell on his nose.
I don't know who writes those comments in there, but
they do a
brilliant.
tremendous job.
They're
Brilliant charter.
Brilliant. But look at how well this horse runs. And you know who he gets beat by? Sour Candy, class horse, taking a huge edge.
Go.
Look at how much he fell down, that horse. Oh, my
As
gosh.
our charter Monique said, fell on his nose.
He fell on his nose and gets up and still is leading until the class stakes horse beats him on the money. I mean, this horse has just got tough luck. He's got the rail again, so hopefully he'll just be able to get out of there. But no, I mean, the race is very difficult. It's the start of the pick 4, right?
It
so
is.
Who do you like?
I used I didn't use them.
Okay.
I used the 3-horse Sugar Bar Perry and the 5-horse Wicked Wild Willie.
Really?
Yeah, I did. I went with 3-5 because you know what? You're right about Pagrana's boy. He ran huge last time. I just thought maybe there might be a bit of a bounce factor, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there won't be, and I thought 250 was a little short for him.
You know, those picks there, right? You know what that says? The 4-horse can't lose.
You're right. Okay, let's
Hot to
change it.
Trotta.
Hot to Trotta. Oh, they're putting it over
No,
for
this is it. No, you're right. I mean, look at Sugar Boy Perry. I mean, he's been in the top 3, 8 of 8 races.
Right.
And he had a rival come over on him a bit at the start last time. I mean, he's sitting on a win. I'll go to war. The best thing about this horse, he's going to love cutting back to 250 yards.
Right.
Shortens up, so that's going to be great. It is wide open. I would use the 1 in your pick 4, but that's just me.
Okay, let's move on to race number 4. It's the co-feature, in a way, race of the day.
Yes.
It isn't the feature race of the day because we do have a stake race today, but we've got Snow Moose running today, and there's no question right now he is the best quarter horse in Canada.
Snow Moose is the best
And
quarter
you went and
horse.
saw him today.
Yes, and he was, like I said, he was getting ready to bite my arm off, so I just sort of said a quick hello. And, but yeah, I mean, so if you want to understand his schedule this year, okay, so he started the season early July in Indiana, tried the Bradford Stakes. Wasn't a bad effort, but okay, so now you get him back home. The main goal, of course, is the Alex Peikov Championship race at the end of the season. To be eligible for that, you have to have run at Ajax Downs 3 times in the year. So he runs the 400 yards in the maturity, Peikov maturity, wins that easily over Had to Be Ivory. That was a stunner. And then ran 110 yards, but it was just a means to an end. And actually, he finished 2nd beating a neck, so he ran fine. It's just, that wasn't his distance. So now we're back. He's at 300 yards. He's running against Had to Be Ivory's 2 siblings, Had to Be Ivy and Had to Be Relentless. So they're in the inside posts. I think Bodie is an interesting challenger.
You know what? I agree with you. I didn't pick Bodie, but the more and more I look at this horse, Helen Vanek is in to ride this horse. It's the only horse that she does ride here. And, this horse is just a nice horse. Ran a huge race last time. Huge. Beat Valiant Chicken Snow.
102 speed index.
102 speed index. Went wire to wire that day. And Nick Mullaney knows what he's doing. I mean, he's owner-trainer of this horse. He's a good horseman, and Helen, of course, is his partner, and they're in from Fort Erie to run in this race.
And Helen actually helped foal Bodie, so she's goes way back with that horse. That's her buddy. So, yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting to see how he handles Snow Moose. Very nice little race there for the middle of the pick 4s and pick 5s. I'd be keying Snow Moose, but I wouldn't argue with anybody who wants to try Bodie.
This might be a first for us, Jennifer. There's a 5-horse field, allowance race. Let's think about this. And we never once talked about a Bryn Robertson horse, and he's got 2 of them.
Well, no, I mentioned them.
Yeah, but I mean, not with any sort of.
I know.
You know, like we're not picking them in the top. You didn't even pick any of his horses in the top 3.
I know.
And we're talking about Bryn Robertson.
I know.
The guy that runs all the big stake races, wins them all, and he's got 2 in here. Not even really a mention. Unbelievable.
That probably gives them a good chance then today.
They'll probably run 1 too. There you go. There's another one.
I know they're not thrilled. That neither horse is really all that keen on 300 yards,
right,
according to them.
Right.
So how they're going to do down inside there. If had to be relentless, maybe had a more outwardly post. But I mean, these 3 horses on the outside, Valiant Chicken Snow.
These are nice horses.
She can run 100.
Absolutely.
So
these are really, really nice horses. Let's move on to race number 5, which is a speed index event. These are 3-year-olds and up with an average of 80 and under, or never better than 85 in here. And I think we agree. We just agree in a different order. I went with Sugar and Pride. You went with Ivy League Sugar Baby. I went 2-4. You went 4-2.
Oh, sugar, sugar. Oh, why did I do that?
I don't know.
Well, it's 2 sugar horses, Sugar and Pride and Ivy League Sugar Baby. So
right.
You are my candy girl.
Oh my God.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Anyways,
and
I'm
you
sorry.
Got me wondering.
See, yeah. Okay.
Cut.
So, okay. Well, Ivy League Sugar Baby. Forget about her last race. Actually, she did stumble. It was. And I can see how it was missed. It was kind of a little bit of a stumble, but it was enough to cost her a closer finish. Now, I already showed that race. Sour Candy was taking a huge edge. Pagrana's Boy was second. This gal drops in class, okay? Ivy League Sugar Baby. So she drops in class. Brian Bell stays on her, and I like her a lot. But Sugar and Pride, very, very strong. He's on a win streak now.
He is.
He was down to this level last time. The horse he beat last time, Phil Jefferson, for heaven's sakes. He came back to win last Sunday.
That's right.
And I like that comment, too. Timed victory perfectly. Who writes these comments in Equibase? Genius.
We're going to get Monica Reyes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As long as I get one, too.
Okay.
Anyways, but yes, Sugar and Pride and Ivy League Sugar Baby. Would you use anybody else in your pick 4 or pick 5? Or did you use anybody else?
No, I didn't. I don't think. No, you know what? I think I pushed the all button in here. Because I had to push it somewhere. Okay.
Well, Shine Runner.
Because I have a key in the last race, so.
Okay. Oh, really? Well, that's interesting.
Jimmy Key in the last race.
So, Shine Runner is one that's interesting. He's back in a week. The Amanda McCormick, Tony Phillips duo, absolutely powerful.
Right.
Usually every year, but really, going great guns this year. He had a very messy start last time, and he drops in class. That would be the only other horse, maybe, if you wanted to toss one in there, it might be a price. But let's take a look at the stakes race now.
Let's move on to race number 6, the feature race on today's card of racing, the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. And I have a key in here, and I know you agree. You picked this horse. You may not key the horse, but Hanover Hill, Teresa. What can I say about this 6-year-old mare? She's been lights out all year.
Yeah, and you know what? I picked her in the Princess Maturity, and wouldn't you know, the other Bogar one, Queen Charlotte, and I know they're very high on her and have been very high on her from day one, and she was very strong that day. But she's not in this race, so yeah, I landed on Hanover Hill, Teresa. I do want to show the replay of, what am I showing
First
here?
Prize Charlotte, maybe?
Yes, First Prize. I'm showing the Princess Maturity, actually.
Okay.
So we're going to look at Hanover Hill Teresa and First Prize Charlotte. Okay, so First Prize Charlotte's on the rail. She's lickety-split now. You watch her. She's going really fast.
She breaks.
Hanover Hill Teresa, not as quick, but let's just watch both of them and see what you guys think. You guys can make up your own mind here. Okay, so First Prize Charlotte, very quick from the rail, Spada team. Hanover Hill Teresa in a clump on the outside with the white blinkers. Takes her a bit to get going now. First Prize Charlotte only fades late. Queen Charlotte wins. I like the way the Hanover Hill Teresa closed. Now, we had a lot of, I don't know, no, we didn't have a lot of rain, but there was a bit of moisture on the track towards the outside there. If you see it coming up here, and the great thing for First Prize Charlotte, it's going to be much better for her shortening up in distance.
Right.
Maybe not as great for Hanover Hill Teresa shortening up in distance. She's got to get going. But, I had a hard time with this because if you just looked at this race on horses, their form of their whole lives, First Cold Wave is a horse of the year.
Yeah,
And he won the AQHA Older Horse points in all of North America last year. I mean, he should win this race, First Cold Wave, but he hasn't been really good this year.
He hasn't been good. He has not been good. The expectations, I'm sure, out of this barn were a lot higher than what he's accomplished so far, because First Cold Wave we thought was going to be a really, really good horse.
Yeah, and again, he was Horse of the Year as a 2-year-old. He's won 8 races. I mean, he's done well, but this year, very slow to get going. Last time against Snow Moose and had to be Ivory. Not a sharp start. So what's happened now? They've put him away for about, 6 weeks? A nice little quick workout here in the slop. So I think we're going to see a really good race from this horse. I think it might be his best race of the season for him.
Right.
But can he beat Hanover Hill Teresa? Don't ignore the 4. I know you like the First Prize Charlotte.
Yeah, and if you're looking at a long shot, I threw the 1 in as a long shot on the quick Corona. Yeah. I mean, this horse here, hasn't won this year, but has not been worse than 3rd in 4 starts and been very, very consistent, running in speed index racing. But this 5-year-old gelding's had a little bit of a break, and he's been good. He actually has been good.
He was in this race last year. First Cold Wave won it, and he finished 3rd.
There you go.
I mean, look at this horse never runs a bad race.
Never.
And so he's quite interesting. He's also had a little bit of time off and a quick interim workout. So I don't think Hanover Hill Teresa is a slam dunk. I know we both picked the horse, but, and I know the Bogar horses, they get bet off the board. But yeah, I would be a little bit more creative in your pick 4s and stuff.
Oh, well, I wasn't. I didn't spend
you
much
keyed,
money.
okay.
I keyed. I spent $4.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah, I mean, I took 2 by 2 by key. So I went on the cheap today, so... But we'll see if it works out. Anyways, there we are. I mean, it's really, really light.
Oh, now we're close.
Bright.
Now we're close. Yes, it is bright.
Anyways, thank you for joining us today at Ajax Downs. As Jennifer said, it is Fan Appreciation Day. We got T-shirt giveaways. We got $50 voucher giveaways. We got a lot of giveaways. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yes.
And the weather is beautiful. If you're in the Durham area, drive on in today. We're going to be here for 6 races. Thanks for joining us on Talking Quarters. We're going to take it upstairs to Frank Ferrari for the changes on today's card.
Well,
good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Ajax Down on Fan Appreciation Day, our final Sunday live racing card of the 2024 season. We have 6 races on today's card, and the on-track feature will go in the 6th and final race of the afternoon. It's the 12th running of the Ontario Sires Stakes Maturity for horses foaled in Ontario, running for a purse of just under $40,000. Approximate post time for that 6th and final race is at 3:10 p.m. If you can all turn to your programs to race number 1. Here are the changes and or corrections on today's live card of racing. In the first race, we have 3 scratches from our 5-horse field. That leaves us with only 2. Scratch from your programs, number 1, All Out of Sugar, number 2, Red Wagon Dust, and number 4, A Russian Lily. Once again, those 3 are all Stewart scratches, 1, All Out of Sugar, 2, Red Wagon Dust, and 4, A Russian Lily. The 2 horses running in race 1, number 3, General Skywalker, and number 5, Mia Havana. Due to the scratches, there will be no place or show wagering, no exactor, triactor, and superfecta wagering. Once again, due to all the 3 scratches, there is no place, show, exactor, triactor, and superfecta wagering on race 1. Race 1 will only offer win wagering, daily double, and rolling pick 3. In the first race, the equipment change on number 5, Mia Havana, will be racing with the flipping halter on. 1 overweight, number 3, General Skywalker, 1 pound over. Turn to your programs to race number 2. The following overweights, both number 1, Sweet Cara, and number 3, Barry F. Rush for Candy, 5 pounds over. Number 4, Dashin' North, 2 pounds over. And number 5, the Zing Dynasty, 4 pounds over. Horses racing with the flipping halter on, number 2, Bodacious Tatas, number 4, Dashin' North, and number 5, the Zing Dynasty. Race 2 offers all the wagering, win, place, show, exactor, triactor, superfecta, daily double, pick 3, and race 2 is race A of this afternoon's pick 5. In the third race, we have the following overweights. Number 2, I'll Go to War, 4 pounds over. Number 3, Sugar Boy Perry, 1 pound over. Number 4, Hot to Trotta, 5 pounds over. And number 5, Wicked Wild Willie, 4 pounds over. Number 1, Pagrana's Boy will race with the flipping halter on. Race 3 is race A of this afternoon's pick 4. In the fourth race, we have the following overweights. Number 3, Snow Moose will be 5 pounds over. And number 5, Valiant Chicken Snow, 4 pounds over. Race 4 is race A of the final pick 3 on today's live card. Race number 5, we have the following overweights. Number 2, Sugar and Pride, 5 pounds over. Both number 3, Russian in the Rain, and number 4, Ivy League Sugar Baby, 4 pounds over. That brings us to the sixth and final race of the afternoon, the on-track feature. The 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity for horses foaled in Ontario, running for a purse of $39,330. In that race, the following overweights. Number 1, I'm a Quick Corona, 4 pounds over. Number 2, A Shades of Cold, 5 pounds over. Number 4, First Cold Wave, 4 pounds over. And number 5, Hanover Hill Teresa, 2 pounds over. Horses racing with the flipping halter on. Number 1, I'm a Quick Corona. Number 2, A Shades of Cold. And number 3, Pretty Runaway. Those are the changes thus far in your program. Any further changes or corrections will be given to you before each race. Weather conditions, 24 degrees Celsius. That's 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is from the west-northwest. We have a crosswind at 21 kilometers, which is 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 37 kilometers, which is 22 miles per hour. Race 1 post time is scheduled for 12:55 in just 8 minutes. Also,
hello, Ajax Downs.
To get your tickets in for the draw this afternoon, you deposit your losing tickets and be eligible to win a $50 voucher, and that draw will be after race number 3. On the losing ticket, you write your name and phone number on the back. Once again, that's a $50 voucher draw, which will be taking place after our third race with your losing tickets. You deposit it into the box with your name and phone number on the back of the tickets. Also, we will have a foosball cooler and gravity chair draw after race number 6. That's the final race of the afternoon. With the same procedure, your losing tickets, write your name and phone number on the back of the ticket. Also, with anyone that has purchased the quarter horse program, you will be able to win a free Frosty coupon if any of our jockeys win 2 races this afternoon.
Hello again, Ajax Downs, and welcome to our Labor Day races and fan appreciation event. As I'm sure you've heard, we have plenty of giveaways going on this day, so make sure to stick around through every race to learn about the amazing prizes we have. We will be having a $50 voucher giveaway after race 3, and a foosball cooler, gravity chair, and Blue Jays ticket giveaway at the end of the day, so after race 6. If you're unsure at all, make sure to go over to our prize table and have a little look at all of our prizes as well as the rules. But if you want to get your tickets in a bit early, in case I forget to say anything, make sure to write your name and your phone number on the back of your losing tickets from Ajax Downs. And you must be 18 older to win, and you must be present when we announce your name as the winner. We also have a giveaway with our programs today. So if you purchase an Ajax Downs program from the merchandise booth, you will get an Ajax Downs t-shirt. And for any of our new bettors, or if you're looking to switch up your bets, make sure to head on over to How to Bet 101 to get one of our quick pick packages. You get $12 worth of pre-made bets for only $10. So a great way to see some different bets and save some money as well. We have just about 4 minutes until post time, so make sure to get your bets in so you don't get shut out.
Our two horses are now entering the first race on the track due to the scratches of number 1, All Out of Sugar, number 2, Red Wagon Dust, and number 4, A Russian Lily. Number 3, General Skywalker, owned by Marie Broadstock and ridden by Ramiro Sanchez Castillo. Number 5 is Mia Havana, owned by John Wilson and ridden by Carly Furlonger. That is your field for the first race, going a distance of 250 yards. Once again, no place, no show, no exactor, no triactor, no superfecta wagering on the first race, only win, daily double, and pick 3. Just 2 minutes till post time. Both number 3, General Skywalker, and number 5, Mia Havana, are approaching the starting gates. They'll be loading shortly. They have both now reached the starting gates. It's post time. Number 3, General Skywalker, the lone gelding in the field, and 5, Mia Havana, the lone mare in the field. They're at the post. And they're off. They both came out together. General Skywalker on the inside, Mia Havana on the outside. We can call Mia Havana by a head right now, but now shooting through is General Skywalker. General Skywalker comes to the payoff victoriously by a length and a quarter. Mia Havana was second. The unofficial winner of the first race was number 3, General Skywalker. Second, number 5, Mia Havana. The results of the first race are now official. The winner is number 3, General Skywalker, 3-year-old Sorrel Gelding by Look at Magic's form out of Katie's Award by Winner's Award. Bred and owned by Marie Broadstock, General Skywalker is trained by Bob Broadstock and ridden to victory by jockey Domingo Sanchez Castillo. General Skywalker winning the distance with a time of 13.856 seconds, carrying a speed index of 72. Rechecking the order of finish, top to bottom in your program, scratch, scratch 1, scratch 2. Those are the total results of the first race. In this upcoming second race, we have the following overweights. Both number 1, Sweet Cara, and number 3, Bar EF Rush for Candy, are 5 pounds over. Number 4, Dash and North, 2 pounds over. And number 5, the Zing Dynasty, 4 pounds over. Race 2 is race A of this afternoon's Pick 5.
The Force is with you. Well, it's with General Skywalker, but he won the first race today on a beautiful Ajax Downs racing day. Oh boy, I hope that water truck isn't coming in here for this race. If it is, we're going to get wet. Bob Broadstock is with me, winning trainer. Marie Broadstock, the owner. Ramiro Castillo riding. General Skywalker, who's been a wonderful horse for this team. It's his second win of the season. But you were telling me, Bob, though, that, you had to bring him down here in between races because he has been kind of funny coming out of the gate, hasn't he?
Yeah, he gets a little too excited if it's been too long between races. So we brought him here Wednesday and stood him in the gate and then popped him out and let him break out of there and run down the track. We weren't pointing towards this race. We were pointing towards the Derby in another week. But we needed some help to get this race to go, and we thought we'd take a shot at it.
So then you had another horse in this race. Now, the race ended up being a two-horse field, which is kind of fun. It's, we've had one. I think we had one last year or the year before in the slop or something. But what was the issue there?
Yeah, unfortunately, our Lacex techs had some issues this morning, and one was caught in traffic and late, and only one of the horses that were on Lacex in that race were administered. And Lacex is very well controlled in Ontario, so when they didn't get it in the prescribed time, the rest of the horses were scratched. Not that there's anything wrong with them, they just didn't get their Lacex when they were supposed to. So we were a little disappointed, all out of sugar. We were very excited about him racing today. He likes that one hole. He's won twice out of there this year. It's been hard to get him a race, so we'll keep trying. We'll try again.
So now will General Skywalker come back in a week?
We'll see how he comes out. We got 10 days, and he likes to work like that, so we'll see how he comes out of the race. As long as everything goes well, you'll see him here in the Derby in 10 days.
All right, well, that's very good. Well, hey, it's always good to start with a win, no matter how weird it is. And 210 for the win. We're not going to get rich, but we have 5 more races to get rich.
Good luck. Take
All
care.
right. Thank you, Bob Broadstock. Congratulations to General Skywalker. He's getting a round of applause. All right. We got race 2 coming up in 18 minutes.
Hello, Ajax Downs. I think that was a pretty exciting first race, despite there only being 2 horses. If you weren't so lucky with that first race, don't worry. There's still a chance for those tickets to win you something big. After the 3rd race, we will be having a draw for a $50 voucher. So if you still have that losing ticket, make sure to come on over to the drum that's just behind me here. Write your full name and your phone number on the back of it and just place it in the drum. We will be doing a draw, as I said, for a $50 voucher after the 3rd race. You must be here to win the voucher, as well as have an ID that shows that you are 18 and older. And if you don't win that $50 voucher, don't worry. There's another draw happening after the 6th race. All the tickets that are in the drum will stay in there. And after the 6th race, we'll do a draw for a foosball cooler, a gravity chairs, and a pair of Blue Jays tickets. So if you want to win some of these great prizes and you haven't been too lucky on any of our races, make sure to come on over and write your full name and phone number on the back of your losing ticket from Ajax Downs and put it on in the draw. We have 14 minutes until post, so make sure to get your bets in before the race goes off.
Race number 2 is a speed index event. These are 3-year-olds and up with an average of 75 and under, or never better than 80. Right now, we got a field of 5 going forward, Jen. We've got 2 winners in the race and 3 maidens in the race. And right now, the 5-horse, the Zings Dynasty, is 8-5.
Yes, the Zing Dynasty. I think I'm surprised he's 9-5. I thought he'd be a little bit lower than that. Last time he was like 2-5. And he ran very well. And for a horse that's only won one career race, he almost defeated a mare who's won like 8 or 9 races. So that was an excellent effort last time. And now he meets actually easier horses. He's up a class, but he meets easier horses. I love the way he looks here in the walking ring. James Bogar, owner-trainer, is leading him there. And the Bogar team, they're leading in the wins.
Okay, let's.
And he's got 15 wins this year. Last year, in the whole year, he had 19. So doing very well. This horse is going to be tough to beat.
Okay, let's start with horse number 1 now. Sweet Cara, J.B. Patello in the saddle after a 2-race absence. This is a horse that 3 starts ago ran a real big race, but she hasn't been all that good her last 2 starts.
Yeah, and she's one of the 3 maidens in here, so one of the 3 horses in the race that have never won a race. But yeah, I mean, her second start of her life, she ran that 75 speed index. Looked like it wasn't going to be long before she had a victory, but then she sort of pooped out, and then last time was a bit better when she was 4th behind a very nice winner who has come back to win again. As you said, J.B. Patello is riding. He had a nice winner in Alberta yesterday, I believe. I don't even know what day it is today. Yesterday or
Today's
Friday?
Sunday.
Had a big winner in Alberta and a nice 2-year-old out there. So JB is hot.
Okay, the 2-horse Bodacious Dataz is the only other winner in this race, coming out for Amanda McCormick. Tony Phillips retains the mount.
Well, Bodacious Tatas is the favorite, and if you just ignored that last race, then I would agree with that, and I probably would have picked her. So I stayed away from her in the win end here because I just don't know about that last race. She just stood in the gate. I know these things can happen sometimes when you have the flipping halters and whatever. You know, she's a consistent mare. She's been second or third 12 times. She hasn't won in a very long time, however. And, you know, if she hesitates at the start again, well, it's very hard to make up that ground. So you have to approach her with a little bit of caution.
The 3-horse Bar EF Rush for Candy, I know is a horse that you like in here.
Yeah, I like this filly. I know she's a maiden still, but she's been getting closer and closer. Ran into a tough headwind last time. Didn't even have the straightest break out of the gate. The winner was very logical, and this gal was a very close second. She's going to win very soon. I'm not sure that she can beat the 5-horse, but I think she'll be right there.
And Corey Ullman also sends out the 4-horse Dashing North.
Yes, another Corey horse. So this gal's sort of been all over the place. She raced last year in Alberta and put up some good speed indexes. Little bit sort of all over the place. She was in action a week ago. That race, you know, there was a winner in there who was never going to lose. This gal had some speed. I think 350 yards, probably better for her. Christian Benitez is going to get a turn on her, so we'll see how she does.
That's our field for race number 2. Let me remind everyone, this is the start of our today's Pick 5. Make sure you get your wager in earlier. Good luck with your wagering.
The horses are now entering the track for today's second race. It's for 3-year-olds and upward with an average speed index of 75 and under, or with a speed index that has never been better than 80, running for a purse of $8,500. Number 1 is the Peacock Cattle Company Sweet Cara, the mount to J.B. Botello. Number 2 is Bodacious Tatas, owned by Amanda McCormick and ridden by Tony Phillips. Number 3 is Barry F. Rush for Candy, owned by Earl Foster, Rachel Isaacs in the saddle. Number 4 is Dashin North, owned by Blake Smith, and ridden today by jockey Kristen Benitez. And number 5 is James Bogar's The Zing Dynasty, ridden today by jockey Diego Benitez. That is your field for the second race, going a distance of 350 yards. Just 2 minutes till post time. Race 2 is race A of this afternoon's Pick 5. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like you to view the Jumbotron on the infield. We have a special birthday wish here this afternoon. Darlene Lewis, happy birthday. Lots of love from your daughter and son-in-law and the rest of your family and friends. Enjoy your afternoon here and good luck. All of the horses are now approaching the starting gates. They'll be loading shortly. All the horses have now reached the starting point. It's post time. The horses are now entering the starting gates. Number 1, Sweet Cara is the first one loaded. The lone 3-year-old filly in the field. Number 3 is Barry F. Rush for Candy. One of 2 in this field for trainer Corey Illman. Number 5, the Zing Dynasty is in. The lone 3-year-old gelding. 2 is Bodacious Tatas. And the last one to load will be number 4, Dashin North. Acting up in the gate is Barry F. Rush for Candy. They're at the post. Now acting up is number 4, Dashin North. And they're off. Out quickest towards the inside is Sweet Cara. Away second is Barry F. Rush for Candy. Right at her flank is the Zing Dynasty. And then it's back to Bodacious Tatas and Dashin North. Towards the rail, Sweet Cara. Here comes the Zing Dynasty, gaining with every stride on the outside. They're coming to the payoff. Picture time. A win photo. Is it Zing Dynasty or Bodacious Tatas? Sweet Cara was third. The unofficial winner of the second race was number 5, the Zing Dynasty. Second was number 2, Bodacious Tatas. Third, number 1, Sweet Cara. And fourth, number 3, Barry F. Rush for Candy. The results of the second race are now official. The winner is number 5, the Zing Dynasty. 3-year-old bay gelding by Dash Air out of Zing Dynasty by FDD Dynasty. Bred, owned, and trained by James Bogar, the Zing Dynasty was ridden to victory by jockey Diego Benitez with a time of 19.123 seconds, carrying a speed index of 57. Rechecking from top to bottom, order of finish in your program should read 32451. Those are the total results of the second race. In this upcoming third race, the following overweights, both number 2, I'll Go to War, and number 5, Wicked Wild Willie, are 4 pounds over. Number 3, Sugar Boy Perry, 1 pound over, and number 4, Hot to Trotta, 5 pounds over. Race 3 is Race A of this afternoon's Pick 4.
The Zing Dynasty, a popular winner. It was pretty close, but he got up in time to win, just in the nick of time there, for James Bogar, who bred and owns and trains that fellow by Dash Air, who is a really was going to be a superstar Ontario Stallion. Unfortunately, he passed away early. Second win for the Zing Dynasty in his career, and congratulations to jockey Diego Benitez. Now, I'm joined, James Bogar had to go back with his horse, and he's got more horses running today. But I'm here with the real boss of the whole Bogar team, Jessica Bogar, okay? She runs everything, you know, knows all the horses, and I'm not going to give her any tricky questions. And I'm here with Darlene Lewis, her birthday today, and Tina's stepmom, if I'm correct. Now, grandma to Jessica. Now, first I'll start with Jessica. Did you think the Zing Dynasty would win today?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. And do you think there'll be other winners today?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And what do you think of the big crowd today? It's pretty good, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Now, we missed you were you here on Family Day last week?
Yes.
Oh, you were? Okay, maybe I wasn't here. I don't know. Now, Darlene, have you been here before?
Yes, I have. We usually come to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And now, did you have a bet on the Zing Dynasty?
of course. And I
Ah.
won.
And you won, yes. No wonder the horse's odds were so low. What did you bet, 1,000?
No.
Well, it's very nice, though. I mean, and James is doing so well. I mean, that's his 16th win this year. Last year, in the whole year, he won 19 races, and that was his biggest year. So, I mean, we still have lots of racing to go. I mean, he loves it. We can see he loves it, and it's great that he's doing so well.
Yes, it is, and we hope for more.
All right. Well, thanks for coming out, you guys, and happy birthday, Darlene. Jessica, keep everybody in line there, okay? Your mom, dad, the whole bit. All right? Good. All right. Congratulations, team. We have race 3 coming up in 22 minutes. If you're on track, Athena is here to greet the fans. She's a new quarter horse pony here, and she is really big.
Hello again, Ajax Downs. What another exciting race, and we still have 4 more races to go. But I want to tell you about our quick pick packages. This is the last chance to get your quick pick packages. If you're new to betting or you want to switch up your bets because maybe you haven't been too lucky yet today, come on over to the How to Bet booth behind me. You can get $10. For $10, you get $12 worth of pre-made bets. So these are tickets that have already been done up for you for the next 4 races. So like I said, this is the last chance to get your quick pick packages. It is $10, but you get $12 worth of pre-made bets. So again, a good way to switch up your betting, learn some new bets, or if you're new to betting and aren't quite sure what you want to pick, this is a great option. You have all the tickets ready for you for the next 4 races. Don't forget as well, after the 3rd race, we're doing the $50 voucher draw. So if you haven't already and you have some losing tickets from Ajax Downs, make sure to head on over to where the gold drum is. It's next to the How to Bet booth, and write your full name and your phone number on the back of the ticket. You have to be here to win, and you must be 18 or older. There will be 1 winner per the prizes that we have today, and once you've won, you can't win again. So again, if you want to win the $50 voucher, make sure to take your losing tickets to the gold drum, write your full name and your phone number on the back of it, and stick around to hear your name be the lucky winner of the $50 voucher. If you don't win that, you still have chances to win the foosball cooler, the chair, and a pair of Blue Jays tickets for a game on September 15th. And again, you must be 18 or older, and it is 1 win per day. So once you've won, you can't win again, and all the tickets in the drum are for all the prizes. So a good way to try and have your luck turn if you haven't been too lucky yet. There is 17 minutes until post time, so make sure to get your wagers in and have a look at the prizes before we do our draws at the end of the day. Hello again, everyone. We want to make just a quick couple reminders here. While it is a beautiful sunny day here, the wind is a little bit more than we would expect, so make sure to please keep the umbrellas at your picnic tables down. They need to stay down so they don't blow over in the nice breeze that we have here today. And just a reminder as well, if you're new to our track and you're looking for a smoking area, the designated smoking area is at the end of the grandstand inside of the gazebo. So just again, make sure to please keep the umbrellas at your picnic tables down. It's a little too windy to have them up today. While I totally understand you need some shade. As well, the designated smoking area is at the gazebo, which can be found all the way at the end of the grandstand. And if you're looking for some shade, if you forgot a hat today, head on over to our merchandise booth. We have some really great hats, different options ranging from $8 until about $15. There's 14 minutes until post time. Make sure to get your bets in.
Race number 3 is an allowance event. These are Ontario sired 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races lifetime right now. And Jen, there is a horse in here that's a bit of a price, and that, of course, is the one horse, Pagrana's Boy. I know you like this one.
Yes, I feel bad because I picked him again, and this is the 3rd time in a row I've picked him, and he's had so much bad luck. So 2 starts ago, I really loved him, and when the gates opened, he went straight up in the air and lost all chance. So last time, I really liked him again. 13-1 odds he was that day, and I showed the replay on our pregame show, and he came out of the gate and fell on his nose and still ran second. It was a tremendous effort. So I've picked him again. This race is a little bit tougher, I think. Sour Candy that won that last race he was in is a very tough one. But this race has got a few other tricky ones that he has to beat. And, he just needs the perfect start. But I think 250 yards is pretty good. I mean, he was leading in that last race, even though he stumbled so bad. So I'm going right back to Pagrana's Boy.
Okay, the 2-horse, I'll Go to War, is one of 2 horses that Hall of Fame trainer Joe Tavares is sending out today. Brian Bell in the saddle. This horse really didn't have much of a response last time, but raced well the start before.
Yeah, very quick out of the gate, this guy. He's a compact fellow. I like the way he is looking here in the walking ring, and he's going to love the fact that he's shortening up to 250 yards. It's hard to believe that there's a big difference between 330, 300, 250, but there is. And some horses find 300 yards too far, and some horses find 250 too short. 250 is just perfect for this guy, and he's a major contender.
Bob Broadstock looking for his second winner on today's Carter Racing. He sends out the 3-horse Sugar Boy Perry.
Yes, and Ramiro looking for his second win. And, of course, if a jockey wins 2 races on a card, you can take that coupon out of your program and traded in for a coupon for a free Frosty at Wendy's over here. So Sugar Boy Perry, look at 8 starts in his life. He's been first, second, and third in all 8 races. Last time, a little bit of trouble out of the gate as a rival sort of came over on him and looked like maybe intimidated him a little bit. 2 starts ago, he got beat by a stablemate who is very good. But the bottom line is Sugar Boy Perry, he could run like an 85, an 88 speed index, maybe even higher. I know we have a headwind today, but he's the favorite for good reason.
The 4 horse, Hot to Trot, the second horse coming out of the Joe Tavares barn, is today ridden by Rachel Isaacs, who rode this horse 2 starts ago.
Yeah, it's hard this race because I wanted to pick Hot to Trotta somewhere, and we didn't, the 2 of us, we didn't pick him anywhere, which might make a winner out of him, but he's been running well. I mean, he had a good outing last time in an allowance event, finished 3rd. Now he shortens up in distance. I don't know that the shorter distance is better for him because he did win going 3:30, but you know, he hasn't been too far off of this class of horses, so he's hard to ignore completely.
D.I. Benitez rides the 5 horse. Wicked Wild Willie draws the outside for this really nice, comfortable spot in here.
Yeah, 2-1 on Willie here, and his latest was very good. It was only 110 yards. But Snow Moose was second in the race, for heaven's sakes. You know, 110 yards, class doesn't really equal out necessarily. Before that, Willie was 4th behind I'll Go to War and Sugar Boy Perry, and he didn't have a very clean start from the gate. Diego Benitez getting to know this horse, and the Clarks do well with their horses. They're 4 for 13 this year, and that's not by coincidence. They know what they're doing.
That's our field for race number 3. Let me remind everyone one more time, the start of today's Pick 4. They will put my Pick 4 ticket on the screen. If you want to come along for the ride, it's a $4 investment.
The horses are now entering the track for today's 3rd race. It's an allowance for Ontario sired 3-year-olds and upward, non-winners of 2 races lifetime, running for a purse of $13,000. Number 1, Pagrana's Boy, owned by Les Baker and ridden by Tony Phillips. Number 2 is I'll Go to War, owned by Jennifer Zarowski, Brian Bell in the irons. Number 3 is Husty Sport Incorporated Sugar Boy Perry, the Mount to Ramiro Sanchez Castillo. Number 4, the Peacock Cattle Company's Hot to Trotta, Rachel Isaacs in the saddle. And number 5 is Wicked Wild Willie, owned by Brad Clark and ridden by jockey Diego Benitez. That is your field for the third race, going a distance of 250 yards. 4 minutes till post time. Race 3 is race A of today's pick 4. We now like to draw your attention to the Jumbotron on the infield as we have another special birthday shout out this afternoon celebrating his 80th year of life. 80 years young is Harry Smith. Harry Smith, happy birthday from love from your wife and family and all your friends. Enjoy the afternoon and good luck. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, to make sure you deposit your losing tickets into the ballot box, as we will have a draw following this third race for a $50 voucher. You write your name and phone number on the back of the losing ticket. All the horses are now approaching the starting gates. They'll be loading shortly. All the horses have now reached the starting point. It's post time. The horses are now entering the starting gates. Number 1, Pagrana's Boy. Currently at 5-1 on the board. Number 2 is I'll Go to War, the 6-5 favorite. Number 3, Sugar Boy Perry, 3-1. Hot to Trotta, the longest shot on the board at 8-1. And the last one to load is Wicked Wild Willie, trying to give Diego Benitez back-to-back winners. They're at the post. And they're off. Away slowly was Pagrana's Boy. Quickly is I'll Go to War, but right up to his inside is Pagrana's Boy. Sugar Boy Perry game now coming on in the center. Sugar Boy Perry from the far outside, Wicked Wild Willie. Sugar Boy Perry wins it. We're going to have a 3-horse place photo between Pagrana's Boy, I'll Go to War, and Hot to Trotta. The unofficial winner of the third race was number 3, Sugar Boy Perry. In the place photo, it was number 2, I'll Go to War, finishing second. Third was number 1, Pagrana's Boy. And fourth, number 5, Wicked Wild Willie. Attention, ladies and gentlemen, hold on to all your tickets, please, before you get rid of them in this third race. We have a Stewart's inquiry, and it's regarding the number 1 horse, Pagrana's Boy, with the starting gate. Hold on to all your tickets in the third race as number 1, Pagrana's Boy. Looking at the starting gate, possible malfunction. Ladies and gentlemen, after a review of the video by the stewards, they have determined that number 1, Pagrana's Boy, was given a fair start. That was a flipping halter situation. Therefore, there will be no refund. The order of finish on the board will be official 3, 2, 1, 5. Number 1, Pagrana's Boy, was given a fair start. The results of the third race are now official. The winner is number 3, Sugar Boy Perry. 3-year-old Sorrel Gelding by Sugarman Perry out of DM Aurora by DM Selexis. Bred and owned by Husky Sport Incorporated, Sugar Boy Perry is trained by Bob Broadstock and ridden to victory by jockey Ramiro Sanchez Castillo. That's the second winner on the card for the duo. And now you will have a free Frosty. Just redeem your coupon at the merchandise booth. Sugar Boy Perry winning the distance with a time of 13.793 seconds, carrying a speed index of 74. Rechecking from top to bottom, order of finish in your program should read 32154. Those are your total results of the third race. In this upcoming fourth race, just a couple overweights. Number 3, Snow Moose, 5 pounds over, and number 5, Valiant Chicken Snow, 4 pounds over. We will now momentarily have the draw, so get your losing tickets into the ballot box.
Ramiro Castillo, he knows what he's doing. He had 2 mounts today. He won them both, and now you're going to go home for a siesta.
Yes. I need it.
You need a siesta? Yes, well, you work hard in the morning at Woodbine, too, don't you?
Yes,
Yes,
today.
you do. Yes, you're a very important rider to a lot of people, and you also are very busy raising your 2 sons who are involved in the business, aren't you?
Yeah, so proud about both because it's nice guys.
Yeah, they're very good, very nice people. Well, tell me about Sugar Boy Perry. This is a Hesty Sport. Congratulations to the Hesty Sport team, and that's Renee and Darlene Hunderup. Congratulations, guys. Also in the thoroughbred business, Bob Broadstock with his second win. Now, Sugar Boy Perry has been second and third a lot. How did you get him to win today?
You know, this horse is always just very consistent, but all the time show the nice signs when this guy feel ready for win, no? For the last couple of weeks, this guy training very good. The last race, I very slow the gate, leaving the gate. But today, special today, really nice.
He put it all together today, and he looked like he had a lot of fans because there was a lot of people cheering when you crossed the finish line in front.
it's amazing, It's sad because maybe it's the last day for kids today.
Yeah.
Back at school.
I know. It's the last Sunday, but hopefully the kids will come back on Thanksgiving Monday. We have that one day, so we can bring the kids. Well, that's Pumpkin Day, so we have to have them out that day. But it is a very nice crowd today. You're right, and you won 2 races, so well done. Take your deserved siesta.
Thank you.
Very good. That's Ramiro Castillo, one of our top riders for a long time here. And he made the most of his 2 mounts today, 2 wins. Don't forget, take the coupon out of the program. Go exchange it over at the merchandise booth for the coupon to get your free Frosty. Now we have the draw coming up for the $50 betting voucher.
All right, Ajax Downs, it is time for the $50 betting voucher draw. So this is for the $50 betting voucher. If you've put a losing ticket in the gold barrel, you might want to just tune in for a quick second here. We're going to pick the winner. Okay, so the winner of our $50 betting voucher is Robert Burns. Robert Burns, you are the lucky winner of a $50 betting voucher. Congratulations. Alrighty, we have our winner. Congratulations. If you haven't, well, you were not the winner of this, you still have a chance to win our other prizes. We have a foosball cooler, a chair, as well as a pair of Blue Jays tickets. So make sure to keep putting any losing tickets in the gold barrel with your full name and phone number. And stick around until the end of racing to hear your name called as the lucky winner. There is 13 minutes until post time. Get your bets in.
Race number 4 is the allowance race we've been waiting for. These are 3-year-olds and up, which have never won 2 races since May the 1st, 2024. And right now, 1-9 on the Moose. And I know you saw this 4-year-old gelding in the backside. What do you say to you, Jen?
Snow Moose said, "Come closer, young lady. I want to bite your arm." Anyways, apparently he is a lot of talk and no action, but he had his game face on earlier today and just didn't feel like talking to any fans, so I stood further away and just took his picture. Just watching him here in the walking ring, he's full of beans, and you can see Don Reed at his head there. Don Reed, one of Ajax Downs' all-time leading trainers, one of the all-time leading trainers in North America. And he now helps out with the Pasco stable. Look at Snow Moose, last year's Horse of the Year, and won the Maturity 2 starts ago here, defeating heavily favored, had to be Ivory. If you can imagine Snow Moose winning that day at 5-1, boy oh boy. And last time they just tried him in the 110-yard race. It was more of a race just to make sure that he has 3 starts at Ajax Downs this year so that he can race in the big final event, the Alex Peekov Championship. So now he's in an event where he's going to love the distance, and boy, he just looks like a firecracker ready to go off here.
You know, a horse I overlooked a little bit, and that, of course, is the 4-horse. I know you like this horse, Bodai. This is a horse that I may have overlooked. Speed, coming off a nice victory back on July the 3rd, sent out by trainer-owner Nick Mileni, and ridden today by Hurricane Helen Vanek.
Yeah, Bodie is a neat story. He came up here from the States a couple of years ago and has really done well here. He's won 7 of 15 Ajax starts. But in his spare time, Bodie is out on the track being an outrider pony at Fort Erie Racetrack, taking care of the thoroughbreds. He is just a wonderful, docile horse who is very fast. The last time we saw him, July 3rd, he ran a 102 speed index, ran like the wind, winning at 330 yards over Valiant Chicken Snow, who he meets here today. I can't see that he's actually raced against Snow Moose before, but I'm very interested to see how he does.
Okay, the 5-horse, Valiant Chicken Snow. Brian Bell retains the mound on this horse, sent out by Jason Pasco. This is a nice mare.
Yeah, Valiant Chicken Snow is a real classy mare. She has 15 top 3 finishes in 25 starts. She's a stakes winner. She was placed first in the Alex Peekov Championship last fall through the disqualification of Snow Moose, and she actually had dead heated, had to be relentless. So she actually got placed first, and had to be relentless, who's in here, also got placed first in the championship. Now, both finished behind Snow Moose that day, but Snow Moose was deemed guilty of interference. So, scrolling ahead to this season, this mare is a winner once in 6 races, recently second in the Princess Maturity on August 14th.
Last but not least, Bren Robertson sends out the pair on the inside. The 1-horse had to be Ivy, this 4-year-old mare, and the 2-horse had to be Relentless, this 6-year-old gelding.
Yeah, so the half-brother and half-sister had to be Ivy. The filly is a full sister to had to be Ivory. She's usually quite a handful when she comes to race, but she's been maturing, and she's a lot better today. She's very calm, and she's a stakes winner. She's a 4-year-old filly. She was 4th just behind Valiant Chicken Snow in the Princess Maturity. I don't know that she's all that fond of the inside posts, according to what the team tells me. Her half-brother had to be Relentless. He's there, number 2. Big, strong horse. He just won on a bit of a class drop at 330 yards last time. Another one who probably wants a little bit more distance.
That's our field for race number 4, coming up in about 6 minutes. An allowance event. Don't forget, we do have 6 races on tap today, and the feature race, of course, is the 6th race, and that is the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity, going up for over $39,000.
The horses are now entering the track for today's fourth race. It's an allowance for 3-year-olds and upward, non-winners of 2 races since May 1st, 2024, running for a purse of $11,000. Number 1, Had to Be Ivy, owned by the partnership of Carol and Jamie Robertson, and ridden today by jockey Cassandra Jeske. Number 2 is Had to Be Relentless, also owned by Carol and Jamie Robertson. The jockey is Josh Scott. Number 3 is Milena Fitchin's Snow Moose, J.B. Botello aboard. Number 4 is Bodie, owned by Nick Guy Mullaney Jr. and ridden by jockey Helen Vanek. And number 5 is Valiant Chicken Snow, owned by Milena Fitchin, the Mount O'Brien Bell. That is your field for the fourth race, going a distance of 300 yards. All the horses have now reached the starting gates. It's post time. The horses are now entering the starting gates. Number 1, Had to Be Ivy, is in. 1 of 2 in the field for Bryn Robertson. Stablemate. Number 2, Had to Be Relentless, is in. Josh Scott's lone mount of the afternoon. Number 3 is Snow Moose, currently the 4-5 favorite on the board. 1 of 2 in the field for Jason Pascoe, the lone gray in this field. Number 4 is Bodie, Helen Vanek's only mount of the day. And 5 is Valiant Chicken Snow. They're at the post. And they're off. Snow Moose gets out quickly in the center. Away second is Had to Be Ivy. Between them is Had to Be Relentless. Now coming on is Bodie and Valiant Chicken Snow. Snow Moose is the one to collar. Snow Moose in deep stretch is going to win this one. Second was number 2, Had to Be Relentless. And number 1, Had to Be Ivy, finished third. 3-2-1, numbers unofficial. The unofficial winner of the 4th race was number 3, Snow Moose. Second was number 2, Had to Be Relentless. Third, number 1, Had to Be Ivy. And fourth, number 5, Valiant Chicken Snow. The results of the fourth race are now official. The winner is number 3, Snow Moose, 4-year-old Grey Gelding by separate interest out of Favorite Pearl by Favorite Cartel. Bred and owned by Melina Fitchin, Snow Moose is trained by Jason Pasco and ridden to victory by jockey J.B. Botello. Snow Moose winning the distance with a time of 15.639 seconds, carrying a speed index of 89. Rechecking from top to bottom, order of finish in your program should read 3-2-1-5-4. Those are the total results of the fourth race. In this upcoming fifth race, just the following overweights. Number 2, Sugar and Pride, 5 pounds over. Both number 3, Russian in the Rain, and number 4, Ivy League Sugar Baby, carry 4 pounds over.
All right, everyone, we have 2 exciting races left in our day, and I just want to talk a little bit more about the awesome prizes we have today that you can still win. So our first prize that we have today is a foosball cooler. So brand new foosball at the top, and then on the inside we have a plastic cooler. So perfect for those backyard barbecues that we can still have as we have a little bit of summer left. We are also giving away today a pair of Blue Jays tickets to a game on September 15th against the Cardinals. And I hear the Blue Jays are playing very well, so this would be an awesome prize to win and a great way to keep summer going. And then last but certainly not least, we have a anti-gravity chair, so it's 2 seats together. Great for, porch or your backyard again, and a great way to enjoy a beautiful day like today. So if you want to win these great prizes, make sure to take any of your losing tickets from Ajax Downs. Write your full name and your phone number on the back. Place it in the drum behind me here. We will be doing a draw for all of these remaining prizes after race 6. And so just a couple rules about that. After race 6, we'll be doing the draw. You must be here to win. And if I do call your name, you will have 1 minute from the time I call your name to shout, raise your hands up in the air, get my attention that you are here and you are ready to claim your prize. We'll come up, we'll make sure that you are the person that we have pulled, and then you will get to take home your prize. You can only win 1 prize per day, so if you were the winner of the $50 voucher, you are unfortunately ineligible to win any of the remaining prizes. But if you win, say, the foosball table, you won't be able to win the other prizes there. If you have any questions, I'll be over here by the prizes. Please come over, chat with me, anything about it. And we have 13 minutes left until post time, so make sure to get any of your wagers in with our tellers so you don't get shut out for our 5th race of the day.
We have 11 minutes to race 5, and this is the first half of our late daily double wager, which includes the next race, the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. So bet your daily doubles. Pick the winner of this race, pick the winner of the next race, and take home a nice tidy sum. This race here is 300 yards, and it is for 3-year-olds and older, average speed index of 80 and under, or a horse that's never run better than 85. And a lot of horses in here have come close to running 85, and that includes the big favorite right now, number 2, Sugar and Pride. And Sugar and Pride was one of the top 2-year-olds of last season. He was a little bit slow to get going this year, but look at him now. He's on a roll. 2 wins in a row. Last time he won over a horse by the name of Phil Jefferson, who came back to win last Sunday. So that's a good frame of reference. Sugar and Pride ran an 82 speed index last time. He now has 4 career wins in 10 starts, for owner George Coleman. Bob Broadstock is looking for his third win of the day, and Rachel Isaacs, a big part of this horse's learning and growth, and she's going to be riding him again. He's a major contender here. I picked him second, and both Nick and I like the two horses with sugar in their name. So that's the other one, is the 4-horse Ivy League Sugar Baby. Now this is a filly, very quick out of the gate, and don't worry about her last race. Ivy League Sugar Baby, it was a tough spot, but she also stumbled coming out of the gate. So she was 6-1 that day, so she wasn't a big favorite or anything, but she did have a stumble out of the gate. Sour Candy, the winner, big classy horse from last season. So Ivy League Sugar Baby dropping a class level. Notice 2 starts ago she finished second by only half a length to Sugar and Pride. So the 2 Sugar horses are the horses that I'm going to be zooming in on here. But if you want to maybe bet an exactor with a price horse, well, let's take a look at somebody else here. How about the 1 horse, Shine Runner? Here's a guy who's won 2 races already this season. He's got some trouble at the gate sometimes. Last time he had a bit of an awkward start. That was last week. He goes for the very, very capable Amanda McCormick, who bred him, trains him, and owns. And her and jockey Tony Phillips are just a great team together. Amanda's winning at a 28% rate. Shine Runner, starting from the rail. Did finish 4th, though, behind the 2 Sugar horses 2 starts ago. Number 3, Russian in the Rain. Here's a horse that has had more bad luck than good this year. She's got 3 second-place finishes in 6 races. She was in an allowance event last time, finished second. It was an excellent effort. And before that, she had all kinds of issues with getting interfered with. This gal is going to win one of these days, and I would strongly suggest using her in the Triactor or the Exactor. And on the outside, we have TDZ Barton Grand. This is the only guy in the field who has not ever won a race. And he's come close, but he's been in a lot of different situations. He's been in a turn race here. He's run against winners most of the time. He's had some good efforts, and then he's had some kind of wonky efforts. Really closed well in his last race. I think the race was just too short for him, 250 yards. He is a big, big horse. You can see him walking by me right now, TDZ Barton Grand, with Lauren Spada, his trainer, walking him there. Look at that big guy. He looks like he's ready for, oh no, he's ready for a race. Maybe a nap, but he looks great. TDZ Barton Grand, another one who's probably going to win one of these days. I don't know if it's going to be here, but he's going to like the fact that he gets a bit more distance. So that is race 5, and we have the maturity after this race with our top older horses that are sired by Ontario Stallions. We have more draws coming up, so don't forget to check in on how the draws are coming. And when you're making your bets, if you don't want to use the tellers or the lineups are too long, try out the betting machines. They're quite easy to use, and there'll be somebody around there to help you. So good luck with race 5 wagers, and we'll see you after the race.
The horses are now entering the track for today's fifth race. It's for 3-year-olds and upward with an average speed index of 80 and under, or with a speed index that has never been better than 85, running for a purse of $9,000. Number 1, Shine Runner, owned by Amanda McCormick and ridden by Tony Phillips. Number 2 is Sugar and Pride, owned by George Coleman and ridden by Rachel Isaacs. Number 3 is Amber Archibald's Russian in the Rain, ridden today by jockey Diego Benitez. Number 4 is Ivy League Sugar Baby, owned by Jennifer Zarowski, Brian Bell in the irons. And completing the field, number 5 is TDZ Barton Grand, owned by the partnership of Craig Spada and Rick Crispy, the mount to Alexis Sanchez. That is your field for the fifth race, going a distance of 300 yards. 3 minutes till post time. Just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, that there will be no live racing this coming Wednesday due to this afternoon's event. However, racing will resume here at Ajax Downs on Wednesday, September 11th, with our usual post time of 1:30. That's Wednesday, September 11th. Post time, race 1 is at 1:30. The next big main event here in our quarter horse season will be Thanksgiving Monday, October 14th. That's United Way Day. Mark that down on your calendars, as there will be live quarter horse racing with our annual pumpkin giveaway and decorate for the first 100 kids, plus raffles, popcorn, and also our headless horseman might make an appearance also. All proceeds go to the United Way. That's Monday, October 14th, Thanksgiving Monday. All the horses are now approaching the starting gates. They'll be loading shortly. All the horses have now reached the starting gates. It's post time. Horses are now entering the starting gates. The first one in, number 4, Ivy League Sugar Baby, currently the even money favorite. Next in goes number 2, Sugar and Pride. Trying to run his winning streak to 3. 5 is TDZ Barton Grand. 3 is Russian in the Rain. And the last one to load from the inside stall will be number 1, Shine Runner. They're at the post. And they're off, Sugar and Pride. Right alongside is Russian in the Rain. Towards the rail, Shine Runner. From the outside, TDZ Barton Grand and Ivy League Sugar Baby trails. It's Russian in the Rain. Digging in is Sugar and Pride. Sugar and Pride, it's Russian in the Rain to win it. Second was TDZ Barton Grand, and Sugar and Pride finished third. Race 5 numbers unofficial, 352. The unofficial winner of the 5th race was number 3, Russian in the Rain. Second was number 5, TDZ Barton Grand. Third, number 2, Sugar and Pride. And fourth, number 1, Shine Runner. Entering the winner's enclosure is your unofficial winner of the fifth race. That's number 3, Russian in the Rain. The results of the fifth race are now official. The winner is number 3, Russian in the Rain, a 4-year-old brown mare by Russia Go out of You Ain't Seen Nothing Yet by Winners Award. Bred in Ontario by Alan Hudgens and Krista Smith, Russian in the Rain is owned and trained by Amber Archibald. Congratulations on her first win of the 2024 season, and a riding double for jockey Diego Benitez. Russian in the Rain winning the distance with a time of 16.137 seconds, carrying a speed index of 73. Rechecking from top to bottom, order of finish in your program should read 43152. Those are the total results of the fifth race. In this upcoming sixth race, we have the following overweights. Both number 1, I'm a Quick Corona, and number 4, First Cold Wave, carry 4 pounds over. Number 2, A Shades of Cold, 5 pounds over. And number 5, Hanover Hill Teresa, 2 pounds over.
There's the photo finish of race 5, and it was a humdinger. And the pretty and pink horse, Russian in the Rain, got the nod over TDZ Barton Grand. So the first non-favorite to win today, and that was a great race. And congratulations in order here for more pink. Look at this young lady in pink, Amber Archibald, owner and trainer. You just came into the game as an owner last year with this filly, and she won. And bad luck this year. You're training her as well. All kinds of bad luck though, eh?
Yeah, we've had lots of little things kind of go wrong. We've changed some stuff, and it was about time that we came back.
Well, I mean, it was the right time because she was a good price today. But boy, oh boy, I mean, second 3 times in her 6 races. So bad luck, yes, but she looks like she just tries hard every time.
She does. She really does. Her seconds were amazing. Her last one was probably the best, and she'll give it her all if, you encourage her.
That's amazing. Now, will we see you one day with more than one horse?
I'm hoping to, yeah.
Like 10?
I don't know about that many.
I'm just kidding. I just try to get people to add on to their stable. But well, this is great for you. And what are you going to do to celebrate?
I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Honestly, I wanted her to win, but I wasn't quite sure if she would. So
it's a nice surprise.
Yeah.
Well, very good. Congratulations, Amber. Great win. A lot of people happy for you, for sure. And it's always nice to win in front of a big crowd, too, eh?
Yeah, that is a bonus for sure. Lots of people saw it.
Yeah. Well done, Amber. Congratulations to Russian in the Rain and Amber Archibald. I should mention Diego Benitez riding a perfect race there on the filly to win. We have the final race, the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity, coming up in 15 minutes.
All right, everyone, it is our last race of the day, so I'm just going to give a last reminder about the great prizes we are giving away today. We have a foosball cooler, a anti-gravity chair, as well as a pair of Blue Jays tickets for a game on September 15th against the Arizona Cardinals. So if you want to enter our draw to win any of those prizes, make sure to take your losing tickets from Ajax Downs, so that's your losing betting tickets from Ajax Downs, to the Golden Barrel next to the How to Bet 101 booth. Write your full name and your phone number on the back of it. We will be doing the draw after this race, race 6. And you must be here to win, so make sure you stick around after this race. And again, you must be 18 years or older, and you can only win one of the prizes. So once you've won, you cannot win one of our other prizes today. So when we have more giveaways on our other event days, come back and you can be a lucky winner again. Our next event day will be United Way Day on Thanksgiving, October 14th. We will be giving away 100 pumpkins. So for the first 100 kids at Ajax Downs on Thanksgiving, will get a pumpkin and get to decorate it as well. And we will also be doing some cotton candy, popcorn, and other giveaways that day. The donations that you make that day will all be going to United Way, so a great cause to support on Thanksgiving. And we'll also be doing some giveaways. So again, you have the chance to be a lucky winner if you are not today. There is 11 minutes until post time, so make sure to get any of your losing tickets in our draw barrel, as well as get your bets in for the 6th and final race of today.
Race number 6 is the feature race on today's card of racing, the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. We have a field of 7 going forward. Right now, lukewarm favorite is the 5-horse Hanover Hill Teresa, Jen.
Yes, she's a favorite at 9-5. Not a strong favorite, but I'm not surprised that she's the marginal favorite. She's won twice this year. She was 3rd in the Princess Maturity against her own kind, fillies and mares. Very good effort in that event. and her stablemate actually won that day, Queen Charlotte, who is not in this race. This race, of course, is for horses, older horses, by stallions who stand in Ontario. So Hanover Hill Teresa has done very well this season for the Bogar team. Christian Benitez has ridden her well. And I think the shortening up from 400 yards to 330 is going to work out well for her. I just wanted to see if we could get a little peek at Hanover Hill Teresa. That's her stablemate, Pretty Runaway, who always makes a show when she goes by. But Hanover Hill Teresa, the 5-horse, a major contender here. I picked her to win. I'm not convinced that she's an absolute certainty. There she is. She's very calm, but she does have a good turn of foot in the final strides.
Okay, let's talk about the 7-horse First Prize Charlotte. This is a horse that draws the outside, and I know you showed a replay in the pregame show. Alexis Sanchez in the saddle.
First Prize Charlotte was a stakes winner a couple years ago as a 2-year-old, and she is just as good in the last couple of seasons. Last time in the Princess Maturity, she actually exploded from the rail post and was leading for a long time. Just got a bit tired. That was 400 yards, that race. Now this is 330 yards. She's very sharp out of the gate. 2 for 3 at this distance, and she must be respected.
Okay, let's stick to the outside. Let's talk about the 6-horse Shaken. I mean, this 7-year-old gelding just loves to run second.
Well, he's run 5 times this year, Shaken, and he's been second by a neck or a head in every race. And that is to a bunch of different horses. DeZoom, Hawking the Straw, Chicks Dig My Money Bags, at distances at 400 yards, 330, 300, 250. It doesn't matter. I mean, he is a hard-knocking fellow, Shaken. And, him and Cassandra get along well. It's just a matter of getting lucky one of these days. He was in this race last year. You don't see him often in stakes events. Usually he fits nicely at one of the speed index levels. And he didn't have a great trip in the race last year when 6th. He is going to be a bit of an outsider here, so he'll need some luck.
Let's go to the inside. I'm a Quick Corona, D.I. Benitez in the saddle. He rode this horse last time, finished second. Another horse that's very, very consistent.
Yeah, this is one of 3 in the race for the Bogar stable, and this guy likes 330 yards, and most recently he's in speed index events with a few close finishes. He was in this race last year as well, and it was won last year by First Cold Wave, who we'll see in a minute. But I'm a Quick Corona was 3rd and ran well. He is a 6-time winner in 21 races, but you have to go back to last July for his last victory. Just hasn't really had that extra oomph in the final strides to get a victory, but we'll see how he does. He has won from the rail post before, and 3-1's a little bit low, though. I'd rather see a bit better odds on that horse.
The 2-horse, Shades of Cold.
Shades of Cold, another one who's very consistent until his last race, which was 110 yards, so I'm not going to hold that against him. Snow Moose was second that day. But before that, he's running all very close to Hanover Hill Teresa. He was second to her. He was 3rd to First Prize Charlotte. I mean, he's a guy who picks up 2nds and 3rds all over the place. Wins every now and then, but again, he just needs a little bit more of that winner's touch to win a race like this.
The 3-horse Pretty Runaway. It wouldn't be out of touch to say that this horse is a rock star.
Pretty Runaway, yeah, and boy, she loves to flaunt her stuff. I mean, she's just going to come around here, and that's Mr. Bogar with her, and she is 7 years old now, but you'd never know it. She's just prancing away. Very talented horse, and of course this year she was on the Kelly Clarkson show. She was on all kinds of news shows because when you play heavy metal music near her, she rocks around, bangs her head everywhere. So she is a rock star, and she's also very talented. Her only win this year in 4 starts came through disqualification. Ran well in her latest at 250 yards. She's very quick, and this middle post position will work well for her.
Okay, the 4-horse, last but not least, First Cold Wave.
And there he is, First Cold Wave. No, that's not him. That's Pretty Runaway still. AJ's joined me here, Nick, by the way. So once we show First Cold Wave, then AJ is going to regale us with I don't know what he's going to regale us with. But First Cold Wave is a horse of the year from a few years ago. He is a stakes winner. He's a very talented horse. He has come off a 6-week break today because he just hasn't been putting it together this season. This is a very good racehorse. I know he's better than what he's shown this season. I like the fact that he has had a little bit of a break and that little workout in between, and he is just a shine in here. Now, I am joined by a horse that's actually not in the race, but he was in a special race last Sunday. AJ was in a race last Sunday, and if you haven't seen the Facebook and the Twitter and the Instagram videos of AJ running in the staff race from the gate last Sunday on Family Fun Day, you must watch it. Unfortunately, he looked like he was on his way to victory, but he blew a shoe, and the shoe went flying in the air, and unfortunately, he did a face plant. And meanwhile, I'm running the race of my life, and you got all the attention because they were giving you CPR. Yeah, okay. I got no attention, and I ran a great race. Yeah, okay. So are you going to give me a number of a horse that you like in here? Oh, wait, you only have one finger. What? You want to see the horses? What is this? He's trying to pick a winner. Okay. That one? Pretty Runaway. Okay, you've heard it. AJ has picked Pretty Runaway in the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. Very good. And we'll see you next year for the running race. Try to sew on your boots, okay? All right.
That's our field for race number 6, the final race on today's card of racing, the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. Let me remind everyone, we're not here this Wednesday, but we're here the following Wednesday, so make sure that you come out and join us. We're going to have a great, great month of September. Thanks again for coming out to Durham Region today in Ajax Downs, and we'll see you a week Wednesday.
The horses are now parading onto the track for the 6th and feature race of the afternoon. It's the 12th running of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity for 4-year-olds and upward, running for a purse of $39,330. Number 1, I'm a Quick Corona, owned by James Bogar and ridden by Diego Benitez. Number 2 is A Shades of Cold, owned by Amelie Obu and ridden today by jockey J.B. Botello. Number 3 is Pretty Runaway, owned by James Bogar, Tony Phillips in the saddle. Number 4, First Cold Wave, owned by Robert Bailey and ridden by jockey Brian Bell. Number 5 is Hanover Hill Teresa, owned by James Bogar, Christian Benitez in the irons. Number 6 is Chantal Bourgeois Shaken, the mount to Cassandra Jeske. And completing the field, number 7 is First Prize Charlotte, owned by the partnership of Craig Spada and Rick Crispy, and ridden by jockey Alexis Sanchez. That is your field for the 6th race, going a distance of 330 yards. All of the horses are now approaching the starting gates. They'll be loading shortly. All the horses have now reached the starting gates. It's post time. The horses are now entering the starting gates. The first one in, number 6, Shaken. Trying to shake her off her second-itis. Running in the last 5 outings, finishing second. Number 1, I'm a Quick Corona is in. 1 of 3 in the field for James Bogar. Diego Benitez looking for his 3rd win of the afternoon. Number 2 is A Shades of Cold. 1 of 2 for Jason Pasco. J.B. Botello aboard looking for his 2nd winner on the card. Number 4, First Cold Wave goes in, the other Jason Pasco horse. 3 is Pretty Runaway with Tony Phillips. 5, Hanover Hill Teresa. And First Prize Charlotte. They're at the post. And they're off. Out. They all broke well quickly together. Pretty Runaway towards his inside. A Shades of Cold and I'm a Quick Corona. First Cold Wave is there. Bell angles now for clear running in the center. It's Pretty Runaway. First Cold Wave. A Shades of Cold. Which one's it going to be? Picture time. It looks like Pretty Runaway over First Cold Wave and A Shades of Cold. A photo to win in the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. We have a photo to win in the 6th race between number 3, Pretty Runaway, and number 4, First Cold Wave. In the win photo, it was number 3, Pretty Runaway, getting the victory over number 4, First Cold Wave. Third was number 2, A Shades of Cold, and fourth, number 5, Hanover Hill Teresa. Hello. If I can have your attention, ladies and gentlemen, we have a steward's inquiry regarding the number 2 horse, A Shades of Cold, out at the start. Hold on to all your tickets, please, until this 6th race has been posted official. Steward's inquiry regarding the start on the number 2 horse, A Shades of Cold. Ladies and gentlemen, after a review of the video, the stewards have determined that number 2, A Shades of Cold, was given a fair start. It was just the flipping halter rule. Therefore, the 6th race is now official. The winner of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity, number 3, Pretty Runaway. 7-year-old Sorrel Mare by Winner's Award out of Pretty Jane Perry by Pretty Boy Perry. Foaled in Ontario by Hesty Sport Incorporated, Pretty Runaway is owned and trained by James Bogar and ridden to victory by jockey Tony Phillips. Pretty Runaway winning the distance with a time of 17.187 seconds, carrying a speed index of 88. Rechecking from top to bottom, order finish in your program should read 531-2467. Those are the total results of the 6th race. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our day of live racing here at Ajax Downs until Wednesday, September 11th, with first race post time at 1:30. Until then, this is Frank Ferrari wishing everyone a great Labor Day weekend. We will now take it down to Jennifer Morrison with the winning connections of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity, and also stay tuned for the final draw.
The winning photo in the 12th edition of the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. My goodness. You don't think that's good? Well, you're winning there, TP, but I'm telling you, right in the middle there. I don't know. Wow.
Yeah, there's that.
That's pretty close.
2-inch gap.
2-inch gap. So that's Pretty Runaway, who AJ picked, by the way. Pretty Runaway, 5-1, winning with Tony Phillips for James Bogar, owner, trainer, bred by Hesty Sport, which is also a thoroughbred farm for the Hunter-Ups. So congratulations to them. And Tony Phillips with me, 7-year-old mare, Pretty Runaway, just edging Horse of the Year from a few years back, First Cold Wave, and a Shades of Cold on the inside. What a heck of a race that was. TP, we've been talking, I heard you talking. You used to ride this mare a lot. She's had 29 starts, 30 now in her life. You haven't been on her in a while. Was there any game plan? Have you been watching some of her races?
Well, not really. I mean, she's pretty straightforward. When she's ready to run, she runs. I mean, I've been riding her from she was a baby. So I knew her a bit, and I think I won maybe about 4 or 5 races on her previously. And, over the few years, there's rider changes and stables and everything like that. So, finally, I just got her back, and we reunited, and we got the job done.
Reunited, and it feels so good. See, I made him laugh. See, usually he makes me laugh. I mean, she's won 9 races. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but, Pretty Runaway was on the Kelly Clarkson show. She made all these headlines. Earlier this year, she was on City TV News. They went up to the farm because when they play heavy metal music, she rocks around and bangs her head and all that stuff. Was there any head banging today?
She was headbanging from in the paddock. I don't know what music she heard, but she was already headbanging from in the paddock. So when you see her like that and she's a little bit on her toes and stuff like that, she's on her game and she's always ready to go. So we had a really nice warm-up. Actually, the outrider warmed me out. We had a real excellent warm-up. And going to the gate, she was still headbanging and on her toes. And until we got in the gate, she tried to headbang there. And I said, whoa, sister, we can headbang after. But she actually headbanged out of the gate. She headbanged out of the gate, and we had a great trip. And she responded to every inch and every ounce that I asked her to. So, it was just a pretty runaway. So for all the party people in the GTA, have a nice holiday.
Beautiful, TP. That's Tony Phillips, gang. And congratulations, TP, and to the Bogart team. Boy, big day for them and Pretty Runaway. Someone should call up Kelly Clarkson and tell her that her favorite horse, Pretty Runaway, the headbanger, has just won the Ontario Sire Stakes Maturity. What a great day. We got draws going over there. I'm getting the dirty looks. People want to know if they won prizes. So I will see everybody in 10 days. The next time we race, September 11th. And I'm heading over to Heather because she's going to give away some stuff.
All right, everyone, thank you for your patience, but we are now going to do the final draws of the day. We're going to start with the draw for the anti-gravity chair. So I'm going to fish nice and deep into the barrel, get it verified. Okay, so the winner of the anti-gravity chair is Damon Davuti. Damon Davuti. You have 1 minute to claim your prize. Damon, that you? Okay. You'll just have to stand over here for 1 second. All right. Our second draw now will be for the foosball cooler. We'll give it a quick little spin. All right. And get this verified super quick. Okay, and the winner of the foosball table is Mike Fanelli. Mike Fanelli. Fanelli. You have 1 minute to claim your prize. That's Mike Fanelli. Less than 1 minute remaining to claim your prize. We have 30 seconds on the clock. That's Mike Fanelli, Fanelli. That is for the foosball cooler. So Mike Fanelli, if has not claimed the prize, we will do another draw for this winner. We have 10 seconds. That's Mike Fanelli. Mike Fanelli. Okay, we're going to do a redraw for the foosball cooler. All right, so for the foosball cooler, Penny Clark. Penny Clark. I heard some cheering. Penny Clark. Wonderful. Okay, you have won the foosball cooler. If you can just wait over to the side. Here we go. Okay. Last but not least, the Blue Jays tickets. So for a pair of Blue Jays tickets, there we go. Okay, for the Blue Jays tickets, Rory Ellis. Rory Ellis. You have 1 minute to claim your prize. Rory Ellis. Oh, wonderful. Congratulations. You've won the Blue Jays tickets. Congratulations to all of our winners. Yeah, just come over to the front there. Thank you to everyone who has come out today on our lovely Labor Day weekend. Our next live race day is in 10 days on the Wednesday, so not this Wednesday coming up, the following week. But I will be back on Thanksgiving Day, October 14th, for our United Way Day, where we will be giving away pumpkins to the first 100 children that arrive on that day. You can do some painting as well as make some donations to United Way, which supports our community, as well as see more live racing. So if you're looking for something to do on Thanksgiving, come back and celebrate the day with us here at Ajax Downs.